Hey, what's up guys? I am back and we're going to be tackling one of the most requested videos I've had, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. So basically you guys have been asking me to disassemble and reassemble an Xbox One controller for a long time. So I actually contacted a company and they were nice enough to send a replacement plate, so I'm not just taking off a plate and sending it back. So shout out to the people out at eXtremeRate, but we're going to jump right into this. So included in the kit is going to be a faceplate, 2 back plates, a screwdriver, which is very important for the Xbox controllers, and then some replacement screws and a pry tool. This is pretty easy to do. The only thing I would say that is extremely important to do this is the screwdriver. Without this, you can get by with like a butter knife as the pry tool or something else, and then there's enough screws that come with your controller. But let's jump right into this. Alright, so starting out, we're going to go to the back of the controller, and you're going to see there's these 2 plates, one here and one here, and these are going to come off first. And I will warn you, they are kind of tricky to get off if you haven't taken them off on your controller yet. You're going to run a pry tool up along each side of this and this crack right here. They're probably kind of hard to see with the lighting I have. You can see it right there. You're going to pry it off and then you'll pull it off. It's going to feel like you're breaking it, but it's just usually pretty hard to get off the first time. So I'm going to do that real quick and then we'll get on to the more stuff. Alright, so as you guys can see, we do have both of these back plates off. And like I said, they are kind of hard to get off. It's going to feel like you're breaking it. Just don't worry, take it slow and you'll get them off sooner or later. So next, there's going to be 5 screws that you have to take off in order for this faceplate to come loose. So I'm going to give you guys a close-up. There's going to be one right here, one down right there. I already have these out. And then there's going to be another in the same spot on each side. And finally, you're going to pop off your battery compartment. And there's going to be one right behind the sticker right there. As you can see, I've already taken this off, but you'll just have to rip the sticker right there and take it off. Alright, so once you have those 5 screws out, it's as simple as lifting this up and off and putting it elsewhere. So that's pretty easy. And then from here on out, you're just going to do the exact opposite of what you just got done doing. So you're going to take the new faceplate and snug it on over, and then put the 5 screws in the back. Alright, so once you have the 5 screws in, it's probably just a good idea. You go around and kind of feel, make sure the faceplate isn't loose in any spot, because if not, it's kind of a pain in the butt to come back and tighten up any screws, so might as well just double check it while you're here. But once you get that done, you can just flip it right on over to the back and go ahead and snap these back plates on. It's very easy. You just kind of set them in place and they pop in super easy. And make sure that you hear a bunch of clicks, and then you can look around and see if they're not all the way in. You'll see a gap right along the edge. But other than that, that is it. It is simple as that. I told you guys it wasn't very hard, and there you go. So here's how the whole controller looks. Again, a big shout out to the people over at eXtremeRate for sending me this controller shell and all the parts to do it, like the screwdriver and the pry tool. So I will put a link in the description to their website down below. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back soon.